Today we are going to be doing my 10 most anticipated movies. Now, this is the movies that I anticipate for by the next 2 years. There's like one or two movies that are next year and the year after that in 2021, but the rest are this year. So, let's get into it. At number 10 is The Lion King. Now, you'd probably be thinking that this should be higher up, but when you see the trailers, it looks like a shot for shot remake of it, which is a good thing. But there's just down below, there's more, and it looks like it's gonna be really good. It's got Beyonce, Donald Glover, all that stuff. Either way, I'm really excited for it. Up next in ninth place is Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, I like Spider-Man. He's not my favorite superhero, but he's a great, and I loved Homecoming. Homecoming was super fun, it was funny, and it was a good movie. It was really good. And so Spider-Man Far From Home, having Aunt May know that he's Spider-Man and supporting it, having Happy be flirting with Aunt May, that's great. Him going to Europe, I heard that it was a prequel to Infinity War, but I don't know. But I'm very excited for Far From Home. In eighth place is Aladdin. I know some people aren't excited for this at all, and probably being like, "Oh, you should be more excited for Lion King," and but I played Aladdin in a musical for a bit, and I had a lot of fun, and so this is kind of biased for me, but I'm super excited for this, and I don't get the hate towards Will Smith's Genie. Next up in seventh place is John Wick Chapter 3 Parelium or whatever. I've seen the first one. I need to see the second one, but it looks like it's gonna be good. I like the John Wick movies. I like Keanu Reeves being super tactical, and I can't wait. In sixth place is Wonder Woman 1984. Now, there is one big reason that I'm excited for this. Hans Zimmer is composing the soundtrack, and Hans Zimmer is by far my favorite composer out of any composer. Also, Patty Jenkins did a really good job on the last one, and it's one of, if not the best, DCEU movies. So I am excited for Wonder Woman 1984 because Wonder Woman was good and Hans Zimmer. Before I drop down my top 5, comment what your most anticipated movies are. You may disagree with me on Aladdin. That's okay. Just try to be respectful. Okay, in fifth place is Godzilla, the King of the Monsters. I love Godzilla. My dad loves Godzilla. I love Godzilla. Godzilla is awesome. That roar is amazing, and seeing the first one is awesome. Also, Kong Skull Island was good. Okay, I guess it was better than good. There was an after credit. There was all that stuff. That was cool. But King of the Monsters looks like it's gonna be awesome. And then after that is is Godzilla King of the Monsters. In fourth place, the untitled Batman film. Batman is my favorite superhero. He's just my favorite superhero. I'm drawn to very broken characters. That's why Wolverine is my favorite Marvel character. But Batman, I'm very excited for, especially because the director has directed, I think, the second two Planet of the Apes movies, and those were critically acclaimed, and I've seen both of them. They're really good, and having having it focused more on the detective work of Batman, that is just awesome. The reason it's not higher up on the list like it would be is because there's no trailer and it's coming out in 2021, so we'll see. In third place is Hobbs and Shaw. Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. Fast and Furious is my favorite franchise. It's just a load of fun, cool cars. I love cars, and yeah, Hobbs and Shaw looks like it's gonna be a blast. You know, getting more into the crazy with Idris Elba's character being a mutate or whatever, and that just seems really cool. Some cool cars. In second place, Joker. Joaquin Phoenix. Joker. Okay, the trailer came out for this recently, and man, it looks good. I mean, seriously, that trailer was like perfect. Mr. Phoenix is perfect for the role. He plays creepy really well. I haven't seen a lot of his stuff. I don't even know what movies I have seen him in, but he looks awesome for the role. And the story from the trailers looks good. Before I show you my number one pick, I want to give you a few honorable mentions. Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix, I'm a bit skeptical about because Apocalypse wasn't as good as it could have been, and the trailers are not very promising. Next is Men in Black International. It looks like it's just going to be a load of fun, funny. Got Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth again. That's awesome. It Chapter 2. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. Star Wars The Return of Skywalker. The reason this is probably not my most anticipated movies is because The Last Jedi was a piece of crap. But J.J. Abrams returned, so that's awesome. But number one in the list is Avengers Endgame, and that's coming out in like a week, and I cannot wait. 3 hours and 2 minutes. So I just finished editing, and I realized that the video didn't finish, so Avengers Endgame is my final thing. Drop down in the comments what you think is... what's your ranking of your most anticipated movies. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Bye.